Today we get to install a Keep Trucking forward-facing camera and that guy. That guy, not me, that guy.
Man, guys, we had one hellacious storm last night come through here. I'm talking like Wyoming type winds, like over 50 miles an hour. We just got hammered. We have no power right now, but luckily Tiny has an inverter and a coffee pot, so we're making coffee this morning. Yahoo! The property fared okay. Like all of our roofs and everything are good. It blew away a propane tank, blew away my chicken coop, like that's kind of destroyed, and it brought us a cow. There's a cow in the pasture with my horse.
29-mile-an-hour sustained wind last night. Most of the night with 50-plus-mile-an-hour gusts. Power was on most of the night, then it knocked it out this morning, so here we are, making our coffee in the truck. We have no power. If it continues without power, I guess I'll bust out the generator. But for now, we're just gonna wait it out. I'm gonna make a fire because it's cold. But yes, it's good to have trucks. It's a $90,000 coffee maker. Lake. No, it's been warm. I guess when women go on a shopping spree, they really go all out. Lights, panels, light panels, light panels, light panels, 20-inch Texas bumper, exhaust, 5-inch to 6-inch elbows, spools, tips, clamps, Y-pipe, whale tail. What else you get?
Wife.
That right there, yes. Now where the hell am I supposed to fit all this?
Dude, I don't know. I guess we need to put it on the truck today.
No, I'm not doing that. You're nuts. It's raining. Got ourselves a new dash cam. So it's a fairly simple process. We have our OBD2 port plug here, and we can gain access to it by popping this out. So this is going to go and hook to that, and this is going to be our new port. This right here plugs into this brain right there, like so. And then here we have the camera, which this, as you can see, mounts on the windshield. It's got a long cord, and that will plug into there. Like so. So then we got to find a good way to mount this wire. Well, not this one, but we got to run this guy. And I'm going to figure out where to mount the brain of it. I'm not 100% sure where I want to put it yet, but I think I'll run the cable along here and then up through there and then up this way, and that should tuck underneath here. But I do have these, it does come with these little strips that'll hold the cable down that glue to your windshield, so we might just do that up there. And yeah, this guy keeps falling off, all the humidity. So let's figure out how we want to do this and then get back to you guys. So as you see, we got to take the cover off the lens, and then this guy here obviously tells you this side up is a is where we're going to glue it. I think I'm going to put it in the middle towards the top, And then we should have enough cable to run it down there. And I think we're going to tuck the brain down underneath there because I'm pretty sure we have enough cable for it. Now this guy here, this changes your angle of your lens. Like so, if you see. I move it by hand, but that's your adjuster. So, because this will mount flat flush to the window, so you don't want it kind of pointing up. You want to be able to, you know, move this guy down as needed. So I'm going to mount this guy first. So we're going to kind of work backwards. I have some alcohol wipes that they also sent in, and with the strips. So we're going to kind of work backwards. We're going to run it along there and then back down this way and then tuck it down there, and then we should be fairly easy to finish that up. So as you guys can see on this ginormous windshield, don't mind my Bluetooth, it keeps falling off. It's because this truck's been sitting here for a while and it's been dewy inside, well, raining. Then we're gonna tuck this guy here behind this plastic pillar, and then we ran it down here. It's gonna go down through here and it's going to get through there. But what we did, and this won't hurt nothing, is I took my little pry bar, because this connector is a little bit big to fit through there and we want to go behind there. I just took my pry bar and persuaded it, sorry, you guys are looking at the wrong thing, persuaded it a little bit, and just be careful so you don't crack your dash and plastic. And that's just a little raised rib from it, but no big deal. So yeah, we're gonna route this guy underneath there, and then we're gonna mount our brain somewhere underneath there too. I gotta figure it out where, but there should be some room. And we're gonna pop that guy out real quick, and that's pretty easily. Just take something and that's it. And then there's a couple clips at the top, so when you pull it out, it just comes out. And then you have all this access to here and down there. It's quite a bit of room. I just got to figure out where I want to put this guy. So somewhere good. So as you can see, we moved this plastic out of the way, and then we fed that cable behind there. So now we can put our seal back on. So our seal's back on now. Can't even tell. You see a little bit there, but ain't nobody gonna be looking at that. So now we have this wire. Basically that connects to the camera. Well, I mean, that connects to the brain, and then this goes to the OBD2 port. So basically what you want to do here is you want to unscrew that, and then you're going to pop it out through, because that's going to connect to our, don't mind my little alligator clips, that's just for lights. It ain't no big deal. If that was outside, that wouldn't be there. But anyway, so we're going to pop that guy out. So our guy's out, and then it's going to hook to that like so, and then this guy is going to go back down through there, so we still have access to our diagnostic port. So again, simple. It's a twist collar, and you just twist it, and then this is your old OBD2 port, this is your new one. We're just going to stick this one down there, right back in its hole. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, so as you can see, it's kind of a cluster. So here's our wire from our camera. This is our wire that's gonna connect to the brain. So we're kind of gonna feed it in there, and I think I'm gonna just kind of coil it up and zip tie it, so it's kind of out of the way in there. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mount the brain right in this area, but first I gotta connect this to that, because it's going to mount on the back there, and then I won't have any access to it. So let's get this wire kind of coiled up. There's plenty of room underneath there, underneath that dash, as you can see. So there's plenty of room for this cable to go, but we want to kind of wrap it up out of the way, and like this guy, keep it from flopping around and stuff. So there's not a lot of wires going to this switch panel, because it's just jumpers, and then this is our 4-ways. So just some wires here and there, and then my little taps that I have. But we can make it all fit. It's just got to make it nice, you know. You don't want to you don't want to half-ass it. Let's find ourselves some zip ties. I know I bought some for this thing. There we go. You got to cut your axis off so that way you can, what's it called? Cut yourself when you're in there next time. You know what I'm talking about? So now we're going to plug this guy into this guy. And this is, you see these are, it's got little screws. So make sure we got no crap in there. Make sure there's no, nothing covering it up like the little wrapping that they have on there. So we're just going to click it and then we're going to tie it together. So now we can plug this guy in. But first, I'm going to want to put this away, tuck this in there. So we're going to tuck it in behind the dash there. See, and we already got lights. So it's working. And then we're going to figure out if this is going to fit. It should. But first, I think I'm going to connect this guy right here. All right, so we're going to take our cover off, like so. And then we're going to plug it in here. It looks like they got some grease on here, so that's a good connection. And then I don't think there's a wrong way to plug in this in, but maybe there is. So I think that's it. Yep, it says we got a connection. So we're good to go. All right, change of plans. And not that I'm struggling with it, but I noticed that the way the nature of the cable is going to want to go and the way that I have room for, because as you can see that this is already kind of jammed in there. And it's not rubbing on anything, so it's fine. But on this side over here, I'm not going to have that much room. Now behind the key here, there's a crap ton of room behind here on this dash. So that's where we're going to go. If it'll only cooperate. Perfect. And we are in there. And I just got to get the glue to stick to it. Hold it for a second. And we are on there. And I don't know if you guys will be able to tell because it's kind of dark, but that's the unit down there. As you can kind of see it. Out of the way. Now we can just tuck our cable in there with it. And I need 2 hands for that. So it's all nicely tucked in there. Now we can put our panel back on. Remember, you put the top side in first and then snap the bottom. And that's it. So now we just got to dispose of some trash. A zip tie, as you can see, a piece of a zip tie. And as you can see, that's our new OBD2 plug. Well, J1939, whatever, onboard diagnostics. So again, this is this is the splitter. This is the cable that came in a harness, and the original is up in there, and it's hooked into the camera. So this still allows you to do diagnostics. So now all we got to do is put our cover back on for a fuse panel. And yeah, this is all how Peterbilt runs it. There's like a wire harness that's in the way. And what I've noticed on this 579, and I don't know if it's just my truck, but this is the new style ELD connector. It no longer hooks to that. This is like a flat ELD connector. Man, sometimes I gotta come underneath here and unplug that guy and plug it back in because the Qualcomm won't turn on. Make sure we're not pinching any wires. This guy I don't have this guy mounted for that very reason, but it doesn't flop around in there. It's kind of jammed in there so I can get to it. So let's go ahead and put our fuse panel back on. And that's it. Now we just got to tuck our wire around the panel there. And I like to take a little screwdriver and just kind of push it. It really helps. And that's that. That's not going anywhere. So, there's your camera. I don't know what that means yet. A red light. There's a little adjuster. And they do give you these clips. They mount to the windshield. I'm not really a fan of it, but on a Peterbilt, there's really not much you can do on this truck because you can't stick this wire underneath there. There's really no room. So that's just how it's going to be mounted. And it's not terrible. It's clean. And they do give you enough of those. You get a bag of like, I used what, 5? 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. So they give you like 9 or 10 of these. So I'm going to keep these in the truck. And yeah. And now it's nice and clean down there. Can't even see it. Well, and that's how we install the Keep Trucking dash cam. And this is not a driver facing, this is outward facing towards other people. Now that we have a couple trucks and a third truck, well, I guess we have 3 trucks, we want to stay protected. You never know. And this guy will catch everybody. Don't be acting a fool. Sure is a pretty sky.
So guys, truth be told, I wish we ordered this camera system like a year ago. I am so blown away with it. We've been riding the truck here for the past week, and it's awesome. It's so awesome. Martin had a hard corner event, and it sent me a notification like immediately. Like I knew darn near real time that this event happened. I really like that because when I managed the safety department for our FedEx fleet, I didn't get these camera notifications for like 24 hours after the fact. Like if we had an accident and I needed them sooner, I had to request them to send the footage sooner. With Motive, we get it like that. I am so impressed with that. I'm also beyond impressed with all the extra features that I didn't even know when I signed up for this service that I was going to get. They are so neat. I have tracking on my truck now. I have GPS tracking. Guys, when we have employees in that truck, that is going to give me so much peace of mind. And what's really cool about this GPS tracking is Not only do I know where my truck is, I know how fast my truck is going. I know what the current fuel mileage my truck is getting. I know the current fuel level, the current DEF level. I know where the truck stopped to a T. I know exactly where the truck stopped, like even to the very parking spot it was parked in. This is verified because I know where Martin parks, and when he parked the truck somewhere, I knew exactly where that spot was. It shows me how long the truck was parked there for. It shows me how long the truck idles for. It shows me my state mileage for when we cross state lines. That is so freaking cool. I know exactly like what time my truck entered into, say, Nevada, what the mileage was, and what the mileage was, and the time when it left Nevada. Guys, I am digging this system. Let me show you this. Fleet View. This is so cool. I love this. This shows me right this very second where the truck is and what the truck is doing. Right now, the truck is moving at 9 miles an hour. Here's where the truck is. It's over at the Seva terminal. Actually, it just left the Seva terminal. And it's moving now at 16 miles an hour. That is so awesome. So awesome. Shows me the current odometer. Shows me all this stuff. The other thing here I wanted to show you guys real quick is, let's see, safety. Let's go here to events. I wanted to show you guys what a recorded event looks like. And this is the one I got notified like literally within seconds of it happening. It shows me the address, it shows me the time, it shows me what happened here. This one is considering this a hard corner. This is a fairly banked corner, so it doesn't surprise me that it triggered the camera. But I mean, check that out. That is so cool. That's so cool to have this sent to my phone like instantly. It shows me the speed at any given minute. So here we are, 34 miles an hour, 36, 41. I absolutely love this camera system. This is coming from somebody who ran safety and dealt with the Lytx camera systems. This Motive camera system, so much better. So much better. I really like this system. So, you know, guys, if you're an owner-operator, which I know a lot of you are, even if you only have one truck and the only employee is you really should get a camera system. Be it from Motive or another provider, get a camera system. You might be comfortable with how you drive, just like me and Martin are comfortable with how we drive. But I'm telling you what, we're still going to have camera systems inside of Fancy. And I have one coming right now for my truck that we're building. It's just peace of mind. And, you know, you might be able to predict what you're going to do, but you can't predict what everybody else is going to do. So really, as far as protecting your investment, protecting your business, and protecting yourself, why wouldn't you have a camera system? The cost is like super affordable. I think we pay $30 per camera per month. Small price to pay to have that peace of mind. And you know what? Tax write-off. Anyway, guys, if you are interested in checking out Motive, I do have it linked down below. Nice people over there. They're nice guys. Signing up was super easy. They ship the cameras fast to us. They do have a contract for service. I believe, I want to say it's 2 years. So we're in a 2-year contract service with them, but I'm planning the business to be here long term. And man, I'm so impressed with this system that I don't even mind it having that service contract. But anyway, if you're interested in a camera system, I highly recommend this one. Links down below. Sign up and protect your business, guys. So anyway, on that note, thank you all so much for watching. And well, we're still playing catch up here. The original footage for this video actually was filmed like 2 weeks ago. So a lot's happened since then. I'm obviously doing a lot better. I just wanted to let you guys know we're catching up still. When you're seeing this, I'm filming this. Today is actually the 16th. The original footage for this was filmed on the 1st. So I know a lot of people are worried about dates and whatnot, but that's kind of where we are on the dates, right? So anyway, Bear with us though on catching up with these videos. We've had some bad storms, some power outages that caused internet outages, and we weren't able to upload for really the last 2 weeks, but we're uploading now, and we're back to work, and you guys are going to get more trucking videos here really soon, but we got to get through these ones right here first. So thank you all for watching, and well, we'll see you on the road.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag.